Dun 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 dun.
You already know it. Ling Ling 40 hours.
Ling Ling 40 hours. Beethoven when he became deaf.
Oh no. Anyway, composers. What is that? Why would you do Furley's? Of all his great works that he composed, I guess it's more relatable. Was Furley's even when he was deaf? 1814 was completely deaf.
Okay, so
yeah,
I guess
he was moderately deaf. I think he wrote The Moonlight when he was like pretty deaf as well.
this is crazy.
Imagine like being Ebo, but somehow still writing Symphony Number 9. That's how great that is. Oh, what's this?
Oh, I think I've seen these before.
Oh wow.
It's like DDR but on the piano.
Yeah. Oh shit. It looks real, but the fact that they have not stepped on one wrong note makes it so sus. Are they actually the Ling Lings of piano DDR or
Oh my
what?
God.
This is insane.
Oh!
Oh yeah, nah, I heard like one wrong note. It's real.
That's impressive. That's a lot of rehearsals.
It's enough to like do that on just hands, right?
Impressive.
Nice.
Very impressive.
Oh, how have we not seen this? We've been challenged. Rush E for 2 violin. Well, it's probably gonna be some like impossible MIDI file that's can't be. Do we look like Ling Ling to you?
We're just your average violin player on the internet, everyone.
Actually, now I want to listen to that. First violin part's definitely harder.
Tricky.
Shot not.
I feel like it's pointed at me because I'm sitting on,
Yeah, you're
I'm
sitting
sitting
on
on
the
this side. That's why I was like, I don't have a choice.
A fun fact: one of the guys from Sheet Music Boss went to uni with us.
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Really?
They're both in my theory class. Did you know that?
No
They're always
shit.
sitting in front of the oral class and nailing everything. And I was at the back just trying to survive.
If this video gets 1,000 likes, we'll do it. One does not simply vibrato. Vibrato is done with the soul.
Alright then, keep your secrets.
Yes!
It's so good.
How do you make the good sound? I just gotta feel the
Just
music.
feel the music. It's like,
It's gotta smile. They cancelled Tchaikovsky just because he's Russian. Basically, for those of you that don't know, a lot of Russian musicians are getting their performances cancelled. But this is actually the first time of me hearing Russian composers are getting cancelled. So Cardiff Philharmonic replaces the program of its upcoming All Tchaikovsky concert, citing it as inappropriate at this time.
Whoa.
Cardiff Philharmonic removes Tchaikovsky from program in light of Russian invasion of Ukraine. Now, obviously, something like this has sparked a lot of controversy. We can kind of see points from both sides. For me, I feel like, for example, Shostakovich. Even Tchaikovsky suffered a lot from the government, right?
He
like
did.
for his homosexuality.
Yeah,
like,
he was living in fear, actually.
So just because these people are Russian doesn't mean they're like pro-Russian government and pro-war. And there's also the fact that they're already dead. Like, I don't think any of these composers necessarily would have supported this Ukraine war, right? From that perspective, it's that I don't know if cancelling the program really contributes to the cause. But on the other hand, I can also see the sentiment, which is people are upset at what Russia's doing, and so they're just trying to do anything within their power to kind of take a stance against Russia.
The biggest professional trinemy has addressed with this statement on the website. Crucially, they did a performance of Shostakovich's second concerto last week, which passed without event. We stand with the people of Ukraine. We also stand with those in Russia who have been unwillingly brought into this devastating conflict.
True, we have friends in Russia and they are suffering as well from this.
They don't want to.
And they don't want the war. They don't support the war at all.
We are proud to play music by Shostakovich, a composer persecuted for expressing the terror of living under Stalin's regime.
Exactly.
Rachmaninoff, a Russian who celebrated Ukrainian culture, one of the founders of the Kiev Conservatory, alongside Tchaikovsky, who himself was posthumously censored by Putin's government for his sexuality.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's interesting. To remove Russian music from our programming would be denying the struggle that many in Russia have faced over centuries, and that those protesting the conflict continue to face today. However, we do believe it is right to ensure that travelling artists and composers working with Scotland's National Orchestra share a common belief in freedom and democracy.
I think that's really well put.
Yeah, that's
I think as long as the composer or musicians are for human rights and freedom and don't support war, that's more important than whether they were born in Russia. For example, you have like Maxim Vengerov, right? And he recently made an Instagram post saying like basically no war, we need peace and music. But then you have Gurdjieff, who got cancelled because, based on what I read, when asked about his stance on the Ukraine war, he refused to say anything on it. And so people are more upset that possibly he supports the war. But then you have Russian young students that practice their whole lives and now they're not allowed to compete at music competitions. They're like, just based off the fact that you're Russian,
yeah.
you can't
I
play
think
anymore.
that's too much.
I think so as well.
They can't influence a government decision
Yeah.
to go into war.
Yeah, so you,
Like-
you see these TikToks, they're like, Vladdy Daddy, just stop. I think it's funny because it's kind of like our way to cope with the fact that we feel so powerless against these crazy like governmental people.
It's usually the normal civilians like us, you guys watching, get caught in it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair that these people in Ukraine, the Russians, citizens, have to cop it. So
We have a friend, he's a musician. His family's in Ukraine and it's not good.
yeah, and I feel helpless.
This right here is one of the reasons I oppose war. Because it takes away from us things that are precious and worthy of protection. It takes away human lives, tears apart families, destroys home, poisons the land. But it also takes away our peace of mind and replaces it with worry. Takes away beauty and replaces it with darkness. Takes away art and replaces it with propaganda. Oh,
Whoa, that's such. Who wrote this? Nim Loft the Fair. That's a really good way to put it. It's taking away everything that we all have and we all cherish.
Cancelling Tchaikovsky concerts is not helping the victims of war. Even if well-intentioned, it's only contributing to the great machine of destruction that war is. I think it's interesting that he mentioned it is well-intentioned. Like, I don't think people taking off the Tchaikovsky, they have some agenda either.
Yeah, I think
it's
as
a
well.
good intention people have.
I just hope it ends. It just needs to stop. Everyone just. I can say all I want, but all I know is like, it's not like Putty Daddy's gonna listen to me. So.
Exactly.
Yeah. Famous composers before and after being told their music is beautiful. Photographer took pictures of composers before and she called their music beautiful.
Wait, who's this?
So it's Chopin list.
I mean, that's really funny Photoshop, but why is this guy not smiling? Why does he not want to have his musical beautiful? I think it is Chopin.
Yeah, Chopin, yeah. She's such a Chad. Dude, your music is beautiful. Play C sharp minor. Okay, I guess the music's all pretty sad.
Oh, sad,
Yeah,
just cries.
What
Yeah,
piece is
yeah.
that?
Chopin already knows he doesn't need a
Oh!
Okay, so
Yeah.
basically just saying Chopin's a Chad. Which, did you know, my favorite composer, Debussy, I was reading about him. He thinks Chopin is the god of piano. Not the god of piano in the sense of performing, but like he thinks Chopin's piano music is like the pinnacle.
I can see that.
That's coming from Debussy, who wrote some pretty good piano
Pinnacle
stuff.
stuff.
Bro. Kung Fu Panda.
Time to expose the people who aren't practicing. 2set. Reddit.
Funny.
Jokes on
Funny.
us.
Bro, what the?
Wow, that's like the typewriter for composing music. This is what musicians used to print musical notes in the 1950s.
Actually?
Really?
Oh, wow.
Whoa!
Dude, that's
1950s.
sick.
I wouldn't mind having one, just for the sake of having one.
Yeah. Jordan, from now on, I demand you never use Sibelius and compose everything using this.
Yeah.
Duck ling ling. Like duck. Duckling, duckling ling. Duckling ling is such a prodigy.
Duckling.
Even before duckling playing pagaling ling.
Thought of this while playing something in F sharp major.
Bruh.
That's so true. When you see 5 sharp, you're just like, I guess you want that color, but man, really? It do be like that. How it looks, how it feels.
I'm gonna be doing that today. I'll let you
Yeah.
know if the E string explodes in my face and cuts my eye
I
out.
actually did that 2 days ago, and it feels like that.
You know,
I was
I
like,
actually do this in my hand because my E string has snapped once and it like hit me on my face.
oh my god.
So ever since then I was like, just in case, right?
It's like, imagine you have like oil that's really hot, you're about to fry something, and you're just scared the oil's gonna
Yeah.
spit back out. It kind of feels like that.
You wanna hear a really dumb story? When I was like 12, I tried changing my strings for the first time. Like, because usually when you're young,
Teacher
your teacher
does,
does, right? I need to change all 4 strings. So I was like, I'm just gonna take all 4 strings off and then put all 4 strings on. Stupid past Eddie didn't think that without the strings, your bridge and sample is gonna fall down.
Yeah, they're gonna just collapse.
So yeah, after taking 3 strings off, my bridges fell. And I was like, oh crap.
Fun fact, apparently it's better to do the outside strings first than inside strings. That's what Sophie Rao said.
I have heard that as
Yeah,
well.
like, don't know why, but keep that in mind. It's probably a balance thing.
Yeah.
Whoa, my sister gave me a 2-set cake for my 14th birthday. It's so cute.
Nice.
What's Omao?
Oh my lord.
Oh my lord. Oh my Ling Ling.
Oh my Ling Ling.
Oh my Ling Ling.
OMLL.
OMLL. That's the new thing. OMLL. Oh my Ling Ling.
Oh
That's a
my
really
Ling
cool
Ling.
cake. That's it for today, everyone. Oh my Ling Ling. You gotta go practice because we're gonna go practice more too. Remember, no shortcuts in life. And if there was, you don't want it anyway.